Hi, I'm Malkia Stampley, and welcome to Yoga with Malkia. We'll spend the next 30 minutes going through a sequence of yoga poses to get the blood flowing. I challenge you to just focus on your breathing. It is a moving meditation and just a time for taking yourself out of the crazy world that we're living in or your daily grind. Just take yourself out of it and allow yourself to be present, breath by breath, in these 30 minutes. Today, what I'd like to do is to take it slow. You can call it a slow flow. So doing many of the same things that we've been doing, but just taking it slower, and then maybe just lingering in a few poses. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start on our backs really quickly, or not for very long. Soles of the feet come together. We're in a reclined butterfly position. In this position, knees just fall open where they will. We're not forcing anything at this point. Your hands can be on your mat, or you can encourage your hips to open by placing your hands on the inner thighs. Or if you want to focus on your breathing, feel free to place a hand on your low belly and maybe over your heart. From here, what we're doing is just breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Giving ourselves a few moments to tap in. Release the tension in your neck. Let the back of the neck rest on your mat. Unclenching the toes. Relaxing your hands. Letting your shoulders drop. And just breathe. Give me 2 more rounds of breath. All right, let's close the knees using your hands. Feet are flat on your mat. Let's bring our knees in towards our chest. Squeezing or hugging those knees. And in this position, trying to get the tailbone down to the mat. So not curling up. So if that means your knees draw away from your chest, that's okay. Shoulders are down towards the mat. Now from here, lifting the shoulders, lifting the head. And now grabbing hold to your right knee, releasing your left leg. You can flex those feet for me. Squeezing, bringing that right knee in towards the outer right torso. And switch. Give me 2 more. All right, laying down from here, opening up the knees nice and wide, big toes together, but coming from the inside, grabbing the outside of your feet or the inside, and just doing a little happy baby. Feel free to rock a little bit. Just inviting the hips to open up, massaging that lower back, massaging the spine. Feel free to just play with extending and folding and release. From here, let's begin to rock. Coming up to a seated position, and we're here. All right, let's come to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Give me a few cat and cow. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifted, gazing forward. Inhale, and exhale, rounding the back. Give me a nice dome shape, belly to spine. Toes are flat, or feet, tops of the feet are flat. Inhale, and exhale. Give me about 3 more at your own speed. Feel free to linger on one side. Just focusing on your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And resting. All right, from here, curling the toes under, we're going to sit on our heels. Now, before we really sit on the heels, what we're doing is working our feet, stretching our feet out. So I invite you to slightly lift up that pinky toe and the second from the pinky toe and just spread those toes apart. And go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Great way to wake up those feet and to stretch out that part of the foot that doesn't get stretched out very often. Sitting here in this position, let's do that archer pose. Right arm reaches up and crawls down the back, palm to the back. The left hand crawls up the back, palm facing out. Maybe the hands connect. If they don't, that's okay. Chest is lifted, not arching the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Left arm reaches up, crawls down the back, palm to the back, right hand, palm out, crawling up the back. Now arching the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release. Woo, that one gets me. Shake it out and just get that blood flowing to the bottoms of your feet. Awesome. Coming to all fours, we're going to inhale that right arm up and exhale, threading the needle. Right shoulder down, right ear down. The left hand can come out for some leverage. Coming back where we came. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hand down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. Exhale, left shoulder, left ear to your mat. Right arm can reach out, pushing against the floor. The left arm, left hand is pushing against the floor, allowing for a deeper twist. Inhale and exhale, release, coming back where we came and back to neutral. Let's do a few cat and cow before we move on. And release. From here, curling the toes under, coming into our first downward facing dog. Let's pedal those feet right and then left. Arms are nice and straight. And not only are they straight, it's almost as if you're trying to bring your elbows in the same direction or the same line as your knees. So not elbows out to the side, but slightly, very slightly turning inward to engage those arms. Hands firmly pressed on your mat. And hold. From here, inhaling that right leg up. And exhaling, knee to the chest, hold. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, cross over to your left elbow. Arms nice and strong. Inhale, up. Exhale, stepping that right foot next to the right thumb. From here, you can drop that back knee down, hands on the knees, and let's push forward, low lunge. Chest is lifted. Inhale, exhale, half splits. Just do a flow here, warming up the hands and your hip flexors. Give me one more after this one. And now hold. As you hold, drawing that right hip towards the back. Toes not curling out, but pointing up. And release. Let's place the hands here. And let's just go back into that low lunge here. You can step that left foot in just a little bit. And from here, we're going to inhale, arms up, crescent pose. Interlace the fingers, release the index fingers, arms right by the ears. And from here, we're going to inhale, lifting the chest, exhale, coming over to your right side. Make sure you're breathing. Back to center. Release the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hands. Frame that right foot. Bend that front knee. Stepping the foot back. Let's go into our first flow. We're in a plank position, holding here. From here, slightly moving forward, and then coming all the way down to our mat. Uncurling the feet, lifting the chest, and a half or baby cobra. Shoulders back, elbows by your rib cage. Holding here, legs nice and strong, knees lifted off the mat. And exhale, release. Let's come through all fours. And let's go into our downward facing dog. Hold here. Sometimes it's great just to slow things down, breaking it down. I find when I slow it down and just hold a position, I usually get really frustrated. And that is such a challenge then for me to let it go. Why am I getting frustrated? Why am I in such a rush? What is bothering me? And once you get to let that go, how freeing that feels. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest, hold. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, cross to right elbow, hold. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest, left foot next to left thumb. Let's drop that right knee. Standing up and coming forward, going back, hip flexor stretch there. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, half splits. And just warming this part of the body up. Give me 2 more. For that last one, hold. Drawing that left hip back, toes pointing up, not turning out to the side. And release. All right, lifting that back knee. We're in a low lunge here. From here, inhale, lifting both arms. Interlacing the hands. Releasing your index finger. And from here, inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, tilting over to your left side. Inhale, back to center. Release those hands. Hands frame that left foot. And let's step back and let's go through our flow. Holding here in the plank. Inhale, coming slightly forward. Exhale, coming all the way down or half. Push up. Exhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Knees off the knee. And we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Very slow, walking the hands to the feet. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, flat back. Fingertips reaching your mat. Exhale, fold. Give me 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Let's grab our elbows, hanging like a rag doll. Let's rock from side to side. You can even rock front and back to find your center balance. Find a nice medium, nice central point, and hold. Breathing space into that lower back. From here, placing that left hand down, give me a nice bend in that left knee. Right leg is almost straight. Inhale the right arm up. Shoulders down, chest is open. Inhale. And exhale, let's do the other side. Right knee is bent, right hand is down, left leg is straight. Inhale, left arm up, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's just pedal those knees out. Shake your head no and yes. From here, bringing the big toes together, heels slightly apart, coming into chair pose. Dropping the hips down, chest is lifted, not arching the back, tucking the tailbone just a tad, arms right by the ears. From here, inhale, lifting that right knee, and then stepping back into crescent pose, and then opening up into warrior 2. And hold here. Dropping the shoulders, opening up that right hip. Let's take a nice slow flow. Left hand comes up. And coming into reverse warrior, feel free to have the right hand on the low back. And then to side angle pose. Nice and slow, one more time. And then back to center. Let's straighten that front leg and let's turn our feet in towards the center. So toes in, heels out. Inhaling, lifting the chest, and exhaling, coming down to forward fold. Shoulders down, try and lift that chest for me. Chest is coming forward, not collapsing. Weight is on the balls of your feet. Just rest in this pose. Inhale, flat back, hands to the hips, bend the knees, and let's come up. All right, let's pivot over to the other side. Just check your stance, make sure your feet are hip distance apart. We're coming back into that crescent pose. Inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, coming into warrior two. Give me a generous bend in that right knee, opening up that left hip. And let's do that flow like we did on the other side. Inhale, right arm reaches up, and left hand can come behind. Opening up that chest. And exhale, side angle pose. And one more. And side angle pose. And back to warrior two. Straighten that right leg for me. Let's come back to center. That wide leg, forward fold. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, coming halfway. From here, let's take our two peace fingers and grab onto our big toes, or you can grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Either way, inhale, flat back. Exhale, elbows coming out to the side. This ensures that our shoulders aren't trying to creep up to our ears. Engaging the fronts of our legs to allow the back of our legs to lengthen. Having your head below your heart is a great way to just release some of the pressure in your lower back, gives you renewed energy, and it's a position that we're not often in. Give me a few more breaths. Inhale, flat back. Bend the knees for me, hands to the hips, coming up. And let's just turn over to our left side. Bring the foot back, holding that plank one more time. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, half push-up. Upward dog or cobra. Down dog. And let's drop the knees. Big toes together, child's pose. Inhale, coming to all fours. Let's swing around. All right. So from here, we started with the butterfly, reclined butterfly pose. Let's come back to it. Now sitting up, I like to interlace my hands and grab my feet, or you can grab here at the ankle. And let's just begin to open those hips up just a bit. Inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale, coming forward, hold. Slow breathing here. Giving space to that groin area. Relax your shoulders. Inhale and release, knees coming together. Let's turn and having our feet straight out in front of us. We're in staff pose. So hips are grounded, toes are pointing straight up, shoulders back. Inhale, both arms up, and exhale, coming forward. In this position, it's easy to round the back, but I challenge you to lift the chest. You're trying to get your forehead to your big toes. It's okay to engage the tops of the legs to release the back. Inhale and release. All right, from here, stepping my right foot down, I'm going to grab with my left hand the outer edge of my foot. I'm going to inhale, straightening that right leg, and then bringing my right arm out behind me, sitting up nice and tall. You're not having the right leg cross over the body, but you do want there to be some tension, almost like a pull, the resistance between the hand and the foot, engaging that right IT band. Inhale, exhale. Let's do the other side. Left foot steps. Take that right hand and grab onto the outer edge of that left foot. You can place that left hand there for balance. Inhale, straightening the leg. And if your leg cannot be straight, that is perfectly fine. Inhale, left leg or left hand up. Chest is lifted. You're thinking about that tension. You can even think about pushing through the heels. Shoulders down. And release. Ooh, nice. From here, I'm scooting all the way up, hugging our knees, just like to rock. And now let's hold, if you can balance on those hip bones. And feet can come up, palms facing up, chest is lifted. And release into a fold in a seated position. Coming up, feet are planted. Let's roll down. And we made it to Shavasana. Feet are out, toes fan out, palms facing up to the sky. Let's just take a few moments here together. Relaxing your brow. Open the jaw, keeping the mouth closed, letting the tongue hang. The shoulders be heavy. your low back melt into your mat. Relaxing the hands. Holding on to nothing. Your knees are relaxed, melting into your mat. Your feet are heavy. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. Just going to close this out for today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this session was beneficial for you. I continue to encourage you to just take every moment breath by breath, and this life is a moving meditation. I wish you well, and I look forward to practicing with you again. Namaste.